students. I welcome you to the first semester of BCom. Now let us see the subject Strategic Management and Organizational Behavior. Syllabus of this is, before that, the objective of studying this subject is to make students acquaint with the basic concepts and practice of strategic management. Now let us see the first chapter, that is Introduction to Strategies. Meaning and introduction. First we are going to study. So what is strategy? Strategy is a plan of organization in order to use its resources to make organization a successful one. Strategy is a plan of action. Then fundamentals of strategy. Strategy is a unique one, but there are some basic fundamental features of an efficient strategy, like long-term objective. That means strategy will consider the long-term objective of the company, like becoming a technology leader, or how to dominate the market, or how to increase the sales, like that. And it defines the scope, and it creates a competitive advantage to the organization. How to allocate the resource, like that. It has many concepts. Scope and importance of strategy. That means why we need to study this strategy. So we have to attain the objective, we have to implement our plan, we have to allocate the resource. For this purpose we need a perfect plan, and that is called strategy. Difference between goals and objectives of business. Goal and objective is different. Goal is broad in nature, like that. It is different from objective, that we'll see detail while dealing with the first chapter. Strategic intent through vision and mission statements. Types of strategies, and what is generic strategy. Then second chapter, strategic management. So what is a need, what is a scope, and key features and importance of strategic management, and how top management plays a role in strategic decision making. Then what are the limitations of strategic management, what is the process of strategic management, that we are going to deal in second chapter. Then third chapter is about environmental analysis. That in this step, or in this chapter, we are going to analyze the internal as well as external environment in order to verify, or in order to check, is our strategy that will suit for both external as well as internal environment. That's why we have to analyze both internal and external environment. So external environment, in that there is a general environmental, economic, socio-political, technological, and legal environment. Internal environment consists of structure of the company or culture of organization, core competencies, stakeholders, and resources. Then we have to make SWOT analysis and SOAR analysis. Then fourth chapter says about strategy formulation and implementation. Introduction to strategy formulation. Formulation means preparation of a strategy or a plan. Then what is the process involved in formulating a strategy, and its stages, and reasons for strategy failure. If strategy is not good, then it will fail. So what are the reasons? Then methods of overcoming failure. Then strategic business unit and BCG matrix. BCG matrix means Boston Consulting Group matrix. Then unit 5, introduction to organizational behavior. So till fourth chapter we are studying strategic management, and fifth and sixth will be separate one, that is organization behavior we are going to study. Concept of organizational behavior. Organization behavior means it is the study of human behavior at workplace. what is the importance of studying organization behavior? Why we have to study the behavior of human, that means behavior of employees in organization. So here we have to study behavior of employees in order to make them to productive, or in order to improve their performance by having control over their behavior. So key elements of organizational behavior. Elements of organizational behavior, like people in the organization, people maybe employees, top management, or suppliers, customers, these are the people. Then structure of the organization, technology that company is using, then environment consists internal environment as well as external environment. These are the key elements of organizational behavior. Then what is the role of managers in organizational behavior? That means how manager will influence to change the behavior of employees. Then interpersonal roles, informational roles, decisional roles of manager. Then foundations or approaches to OB in the sense organizational behavior, challenges and opportunities for organizational behavior. Then last chapter is about foundations of individual behavior. So what are the factors affecting individual behavior? So which are the factors that will determine the behavior of one individual? Like personal factors, environmental factors, and organizational factors. Personal factors like his emotions, his moods, his feelings, that will determine his behavior. Then environmental factors like physical environment, like climate of uh, climate. Then people around us, how they are, their behavior, that will influence one's personality. Then social factors, family factors. So these are what environmental factors. Then organizational factors means working condition, then behavior of superior, management culture. So these are the factors will influence one's behavior. Then personality. Personality is not one how he is looking. It is about the internal qualities of an individual. Then which are the factors that will determine individual personality and different traits or characteristics of individual that will influence his behavior? Then attitudes, job satisfaction, emotions and moods. Major job attitudes, and that will determine his job satisfactions, means which are the attitudes, job attitudes that will determine the job satisfaction, that will give him a job satisfaction. Then causes and impacts of job satisfaction. If one individual is satisfied with his job, what are the impact that is there in his job, means what is improvement, what is the effect on what output. Then what are the reasons for job satisfactions? If he is getting good salary, he might be satisfied, or if he has good working condition, like good lighting facilities provided, health facilities provided, one individual will be satisfied. So what are the reasons that will make an individual satisfied with his job? Then emotions and moods, emotional labor, emotional intelligence, and application of organizational behavior concepts in emotions and moods. Then last concept is about perception and individual decision making. Perception means perceiving the things. That is, a manager is going to perceive about individual that he is behaving in such a way because of a particular reason. So what is the reason that is going to be perceived by the manager? So factors that influence perception, link between perception and individual decision making. So he is going to perceive the thing, and because of his perception, how he is going to take a decision. Then what is the process in decision making? Then learning how, what is learning, and what is a learning cycle, and components of learning cycle. About authors to be referred for the textbook, I will display in WhatsApp group.